bench and thought we'd do a live and talk to everybody and see how you're doing.
Hi.
Hi. Still waking up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome. Today we are going to talk about a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of events happening this spring from us, but also from a bunch of other people, which we're excited to share with you. We're going to talk about sort of where we're at on the house, what the next steps are going to be, and then we've got some giveaways at the end, like always, which should be fun. So, welcome to our, what are we calling this? Our spring events live? Our what's happening live in the spring 2026?
Not just us, though. Like, so many things going around here
true.
and overseas.
Yeah, we have a special overseas event that we're excited to tell you about.
I wish we could go.
But it's the same time as our Lavacrete Workshop. So anyway, so we're just gonna get started? Or are we gonna give people a minute to get here?
I don't know if they're late, it's their fault.
Excuse me.
They can come in and they can
also
watch it.
Question and answer, as we go, as always. That's the fun part of the live, right? Yeah. Okay, so events here in the spring. What's the first one? Do you remember?
I'd have to look. We have notes because there's a lot to remember.
We do have notes.
I guess the first one is the
Expo.
Oh, I forgot about
that. Yeah, guys, this coming weekend. So
Saturday.
Yeah, like 5-6 days from now. The opt-out, owner-builder opt-out and alternative building expo. The third annual opt-out expo.
4 days.
In 4 days? Oh, thanks for doing that math.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, it's this Saturday. It's in Elfrida, Arizona at the community center there. Very easy to find directions to. It's right off the main road.
Did we say it's free?
It is totally free, which is very cool. And basically, if you're interested in anything related to the opt-out, whether that's building alternatively like we are with Hyperadobe, or you need a septic system or a solar system, or you need real estate, you need to actually buy the land, there's going to be all sorts of people here that are doing those things, and they'll have tables set up, and they will be sharing whatever knowledge they can with you.
If it's like the previous events, there's not necessarily a plan. It's a lot of people there that you can just mingle and talk to. There are certain tables with certain things, like there'll be a straw bale table, Hyperadobe. I'm sure there'll be Superadobe.
Yeah, it's not like a conference where there's talks. It's more like it's like a
meet and greet.
Well, it's like what do you call it? Not an. I mean, an expo is a good description of it, but also I'm trying to think of like the other word where you would like go to a place and everyone's got tables set up talking about what they're doing. An event. We'll call it an event.
I don't know what else you'd call it.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's from 9 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll be there all day. Like I said, we'll have a Hyperadobe table set up. We also will have some stuff about Lavacrete there, which we're excited. We might even get some samples. We're trying to snag those from Guru Das this week. And
maybe we can convince him to come out.
He might even be there.
We'll see.
So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's really loud in that little building. We're going to be yelling a lot at each other, but like in really happy, nice ways. We're just it gets loud in there because there's so many people.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Also, there's going to be a food truck there.
Oh, I just
so if you're worried about lunch, there's options, but also there's another really good restaurant close by called the Country Cafe. So there's options.
Nice. So this is a great, like we said, free event. And also the kittens just came over here. So if our tripod goes, that's because they're running into it. Awesome free event. You can come say hi. Even if you don't have questions, just come say hi. And we'll be there all day.
Yep.
So you should come. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Kittens.
So that's the first free event.
Oh, they went away. Okay. The next event is Hyperadobe Safety and Design 101. So that is going to be on
February 28th.
February 28th to March 1st.
2 days. Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
First day, we're going to be going over design and safety. It's a lot of talk in the morning.
Yeah, it's basically like a class,
Yeah.
right? We're like we said before, Hyperadobe is getting really popular, and we're seeing a ton of new builds, especially here in Cochise County. We're also seeing some things we're concerned about in terms of just sort of core earth bag safety concepts. And like we've said, Super Adobe has had this lockdown for a long time. They've been really good experimenting and teaching this stuff. But I think a lot of people coming into the Hyperadobe world are just missing that. So we're going to try to bring some of those concepts and ideas in. Let's see. Here's everything we're going to cover in the class. I have to look at my notes. So, groundwork and foundations, shapes, sizing and safe heights, openings and buttresses, interlocking layers, lintels and headers, how you seam, how you deal with doors and windows and cleats, self-supporting arches, roofing, flooring, plastering, and of course, there's a field trip to come see the Roundhouse in person.
That's on day one.
That's all on day one. It's only $49.
Yep.
And we'll be doing a giveaway of that at the end if somebody wants to come. But yeah, I think, we really wanted this to be super affordable, especially this first day, because there are so many people building this way. And we want to just give people the opportunity to come and learn about those things before they get too deep into their own projects. Yeah.
Just make sure everything stays safe. That's our main concern. We just don't want anybody to get hurt because these walls are heavy.
Yeah, I mean,
Super heavy.
did we mention the walls on our house are about 1,000,000 pounds?
Are over 1,000,000 pounds.
Yeah, you got to respect those walls. And so I think we're probably guilty of making it look a little easier than it actually is in our videos. And so we just want to make sure that people remember that like we're dealing with a ton of weight, and we want to make sure those walls do not collapse.
Tons
of weight. Yeah. There will be food available for purchase at again, we're trying to keep the cost down, so food wasn't included in this one. There's not a lot of restaurants close by.
Well, I thought we were coming here.
We are, but I'm just saying, like, if people don't want to eat with us and they wanted to go somewhere else, there's not a ton of other options, which is why we wanted to at least provide that. But yeah, so that's day one of kittens are so cute. They're running all over the place. So that's day one, and then day two is going to be like more one-on-one consulting style.
Right, so we'll have some paper there, but if you've already had your plans designed or drawn out, we'll be going over those together, and hopefully, like, if there's an issue, we can be like, okay, look at this is the design, here's what they might want to look at changing, or just little tweaks that we see that might be a concern. We'll just address them and talk through them and see if there's another option.
Right, yeah. And I think too, if there's anything that we think is like helpful for the rest of the group there, because we'll all be in the same room. This isn't gonna be here at the Homestead, by the way. It's gonna be at a community center because it might be cold. We wanted to make sure people weren't outside and freezing the whole time. So it will be at a community center. And so we'll all be together there. And if we see something that's like, oh, this is a really interesting design challenge, like we'll kind of talk through that together as a group. So I think it'll be really beneficial. Now, that being said, like this class, especially the first part of that day, we will make into a video. So if you can't make it, you will see that content there.
Yeah.
And that'll obviously be free to watch. But like, I think the real benefit will be if you're in the middle of a project and you have a bunch of ideas and you just need like another set of eyes on it, this will be a really good opportunity.
What is that noise I keep hearing?
I don't know. I was just wondering that too. Sorry guys, random noises. Anyway, the second day is more expensive because it's just one-on-one and we don't want a ton of people there. We want it to be pretty small, so that's $159, and then you can come to both days for $179 and save a little bit. But again, that is, when is it? February 28th
and March 1st.
And March 1st. By the way, we're going to be talking about a lot of events today. If you look in the description of this video, there are links to each individual event. But for our events, you can always just go to tinyshinyhome.com/events. And you can get to all of them, and you can sign up and register there.
Did we say there's a lot of events? There's a lot of events.
There's a lot. That was just number 2. We got a long way to go. What else? Anything? Oh, right. One more thing. Just from a covering our butt standpoint. We're not engineers,
Nope.
so all of the stuff during the safety class are really just more opinions, and they're not legally binding advice. Fair?
Fair.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. Yes. All right. Moving on. Homestead Tour. Meet and greet. We call it different things.
We're always
sometimes.
excited about this. We used to call it the meet and greet, but I like Homestead Tour better because it sounds weird to say meet and greet. Anyway, there's usually a lot of people that come out, and it's super fun because we don't have to work that day.
I know. We just get to hang out.
It's so fun to just hang out and
Yeah.
talk to people. And I'll be making lunch.
Mm-hmm. Delicious food. Also, if we can talk Adelaide into it, she might be doing lattes that you can
Hopefully
pay her for because coffee's not
Much.
free. And also we want to encourage her to be an entrepreneur. So, but her lattes are amazing.
They're real good.
Totally worth it.
Everybody loves them.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So that's so what time do we do that? It's from like 9 to 3, I believe.
I think so.
And so basically the first half of the day is just a tour. We go look at like all the different buildings that we've built. We talk about all the like design decisions, things we did right, things we did wrong. And then we have a delicious lunch.
Mhm.
And then
you get nerdy.
Then we get nerdy, right? We talk about off-grid systems like solar, rainwater catchment, berms and swales, permaculture, Wi-Fi mesh. If you really want to get into it, we don't usually get that deep, but you know, you never know. And then we come down to the bench and we have a Q&A session for the rest of the day. And like I said, you know, we usually have 20 to 30 people here each time, and it's just a really great group of people, group of like-minded people. You know, people mention that a lot, that they're like, oh, it's like people who understand the way I think and get the things that are important to me. So there's just always a great group of people, and we always enjoy spending time with everybody for sure.
Yeah. It's a great way to meet people that are interested in the same thing. Most of the people that come out, I do think, though, most of them aren't looking to build this way, but are just wanting to see what we've done and, you know, ask questions about other things that they could do, like the rainwater catchment and stuff.
And I think as always, like, it's different. It's just different to see stuff in person. You know, like I just, you know, we do our best to document it on video, but everybody says, oh, it's so different than I imagined it when I'm walking around. Like, things are spaced differently. It just feels different. It's hard to explain. But yeah, it's just a fun day that we open up our homestead, because honestly, we get a ton of like emails and messages and requests for people just to like randomly come visit. And we just, unfortunately, we've sort of reached that scale where we just can't do that anymore.
We'd be like giving tours all week. And
we did that at the beginning, and we just kind of, you know, we've kind of grown out of that as the channel has gotten bigger. So this is like, we dedicated this time to open up the homestead for those people that want to come visit.
We only do it one time in the spring and one time in the fall. So, you know, if you miss spring, there's always fall.
That's true.
What happens if it rains? Because I know last time we did this, it was like sleeting and ice.
Well, that
and
not
horrible.
last time, but the last spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to hide under the goat barn.
We did in the morning. It cleared up eventually.
Like when everybody was ready to leave.
Yeah,
it was kind of miserable.
I think we pushed this one back a couple of weeks, hopefully, so that won't happen.
Yeah.
But you know.
Wait, when did we say this is?
It's
March.
Oh, we didn't even say. Hey, it's March 28th.
Oh, we will have baby goats by then too. So if you are on the fence about coming, you should definitely come to see the baby goats. So.
That's true. There's baby goats. There's fairly new kittens. I mean,
they're pretty big.
They're like adolescents at this point. There's a new horse, Rue. So there's a lot of new animals.
Well, we're not. No one's allowed to pet Rue. Well, Adelaide's already made that super clear.
I know, but you can.
She's not friendly yet.
You can view the.
You can see
Rue
the animal
in her majesty.
Yeah, Adelaide was like, make sure you tell people they can't touch her because they'll get bit.
She's still really wild.
She'll get bit or kicked.
And we don't want to stress her out, so we'll go easy on that for sure.
You can look at her.
Yeah. But yeah, that's also at tinyshinyhome.com/events. I think it's $125 a person, and that is going to help us continue to build the Roundhouse and cover food, all that stuff. Yeah. So that is the meet and greet homestead tour. We'll call it both at the same time. How about that?
I just like homestead tour.
Okay, then after that, probably the event I'm most excited about is the Lavacrete Workshop.
That's your most excited?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think same.
So let's talk about Lavacrete. Lavacrete is this sort of, it's not a new building technique.
But it's like under the radar.
There's very little online about it. It has been developed over the last like 30-ish years in Tucson. And it is, how do we describe this? It's kind of like rammed earth, if you're familiar with that, where you're building forms to pour a material into, and then it's compacted into place, and you do it at about,
We're doing it in 16-inch lifts.
that's because we cut all of our boards into 16 inches with a bond beam, and we're going to reuse that material, essentially. But usually it's done in like 2-foot lifts. That's about the max you can do each day. The big difference, though, is that Lavacrete is made out of lava sand or scoria and cement and rebar. And it's still in a form, but you don't overcompact it. And you have to mix it with like a special mixer that goes horizontally instead of like vertically. And it's all, we'll get into this more. We're working on a video. We're going to like deep dive into like how this all works. Basically, you mix these materials together with water. You mix them until they reach this sort of light fluffiness, and then you put it inside the form, and then you like just barely tamp it into place.
The tamp is literally like you can use a 2x2 piece of board, or you can use like a piece of rebar with a 3x3 square on it, and that's how you tamp. Like it's like this motion, not like
it's not like the earth bag building that we do where I've got a 20-pound tamp and I'm just whacking on it.
So it's like good for kids. Like families could come and learn how to build this way. It's super easy for kids or older people. Like it's not gonna hurt your joints. I think the hardest part will be, when we get to a certain height, putting the next lift on.
Right. I mean, the mixer is pretty big and it's pretty industrial. So
but you don't have to like turn it.
You gotta be careful with the mixer for sure. And then you're lifting bags of material into that mixer, and then once the mix comes out, then yes, you take it in buckets and you dump it in. So like there is some physical labor, but it's different than earth bags, and it's way less in terms of the compacting. Like we said, you just barely tamp it.
The best part is once you take those forms off, when you're done, your wall is complete. There's no need for plaster. You can plaster over it, but I don't know why you would want to, because it's going to be beautiful inside and out, because you're doing a 12-foot wall. 12 did I say 12 foot? A 12-inch wall.
Yeah.
And that material is going to be the same on either side, because you do it in like 3-inch pours, and so you're going to have these lines of different colors.
Right, and you can do it however you want. So you can make it like wavy. You can try to get it as flat as possible. And so when you take it off, like there's just really
defined.
It's a lot like rammed earth, like we said before. But you have these deep reds and blacks, and like I don't know, it's really pretty. Yeah, it's pretty
and
cool.
You can play around with the colors. Like you can add pigments, or you can add more lime or less lime, and it's gonna give you lots of variance on the coloring of the scoria rock.
Right, and so the benefits of this building style are that, especially with like a 12-inch wall in this climate, it's going to be very thermally efficient, probably even more so than earth bags, because there's more air. Like we said, you don't want to over tamp it, and you want to mix it in a certain way that it doesn't become too dense. And so it's really neat because it provides like a really good thermal break. It's fireproof, it's termite resistant. Like you said, when you pull the forms off, you're basically done, so it's less work.
Other than putting the roof on. But yeah, the walls are done.
And then the actual lava sand is basically a byproduct of like landscaping lava rock. So the material itself is really cost efficient, and you're kind of like recycling this material in a way that it wouldn't be used otherwise. So, there's a lot of it. I'm doing research on it right now, and it's kind of like a new class of concrete, because it has very similar compressive strength to concrete, but it has better thermal properties, sound properties. It's really interesting. It's kind of fascinating, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are not running this workshop
Nope.
because we have never done this before. So we're bringing in Guru Das from Awareness Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
He is building this way in Tucson. He's getting permits. He's getting things tested to work with engineers. So like this is a legit building style you could potentially drop into like anywhere, really. Like once you have that data, it's very similar to the Adobe code in most places. And so, yeah, you can totally work with that if you need to. But he has been building this way for like 5 years, a bunch of different projects.
Sorry, the birds are so loud.
Excuse you, sir.
It's so loud.
Sorry, we live in nature. Yeah, so he's going to be actually running the workshop all week. And so, in order for us to get ready for that, and this ties a little bit into the next steps on the house, right? So, part of what we have to do is we have to get the foundation ready for the Lavacrete building.
It's like overwhelming. Like all I hear is birds.
Chuck a rock over there.
No.
So, I'm not going to hit it. I just want to scare it so it flies away. Seriously.
It's like extra loud.
Can you guys hear that? Anyway, what were we talking about? I can't even think. It's so loud.
I know. Bringing in Guru Das. We're also bringing in Paul Schramm.
Right. So Paul Schramm has really been a lot of the driving force over the last 30 years developing this technology. He's done a ton of like high-end stuff, and in Tucson, like code compliant houses and buildings and structures.
Yeah, his work is beautiful.
It's really beautiful. And he's even like developed custom mixers and pumpers and machinery so that it can be dropped into like a more traditional construction company and they can build this way in a more mainstream way. So like he's really thinking long term. It's just that nobody really knows about it yet. Like it's just still so under the radar. So we're hoping that with this workshop and these other videos we're going to be doing, we can help bring more visibility to this style of building because I think, we love all different alternative building styles. Like obviously we do a lot of Hyperadobe here, but there's all sorts of other cool stuff, and if we can help get that on people's radar, I think that's something that we should do with our audience.
It's also really neat too because, there's definitely parts of out west where the lava rock is like a waste product basically, so it's relatively cheap even for us to bring that in. It's relatively cheap for a whole building. I think as much as we're gonna need is like $2,000 worth of material to build a 12 by 16 building.
Well, that's just the lava sand.
That's just that's just the sand.
We
but
still are gonna need cement and rebar and
it's still relatively cheap way of building.
And that's really the big question at this point is how cheap is it realistically? And so we're going to be keeping track of all that through this Lavacrete shed. And so I guess that's the next thing to talk about is what we're actually building with Lavacrete is a utility shed.
For
as we call it, the utility lodge.
For the house.
For the house, yes. It'll be like the engine room for the house, right?
So people are going to think that we're like abandoning the house and moving on to a different project. But this has to be done to continue in the house. And and we're still trying to save up and find used bar joists for the house. So in the meantime, we're going to build the next step that has to happen for the house.
Right. So this engine room, as we'll call it, it's going to be a 12 by 16 building, 12-inch walls because we want it to be as sort of thermally stable as possible.
Yeah.
On one half is going to be the whole solar system. So I think like we mentioned in our big house video a couple of weeks back, we'll have like a probably 60 to 90 kilowatt hour LFP storage bank, at least 10 to 20,000 watts of AC power, and then probably 20 kilowatts of solar. And so there's got to be a home base for all that stuff, right? So that's where all that stuff will be mounted. Also, very cool, mounted straight to the Lavacrete wall, which is fire resistant. So it's super safe to mount all that stuff too. It's like a concrete wall you can just hook into. And then out of that, we'll just run like a big AC line into the house, and then we'll just wire the house like you would a normal house, essentially, with the breaker box. Also on the other side, what? The birds.
Just get a little nerdy.
I know. Well, on the other side is going to be water, right? So we're going to have a big rainwater catchment tank behind this building. The water is going to come out of that into there. It'll get filtered.
Out of the tank, into the lodge.
Into the lodge. It'll
filtered.
get pressurized, pumped,
and then back to the house.
And then a single water line to the house, where then again it'll break out inside the house to all the different fixtures, just like a normal house. And then we figured, while we're at it, let's throw a small bathroom inside this building.
Yeah, there's enough room.
It's right next to the septic. It'll be easy to tie into. It'll be nice to have one more shower.
And one more toilet. This will be like a guest bathroom for, eventually when we are in the house, we have all these separate rooms where people can come and stay, friends and family. And so this will just be another bathroom. Like, we have the other bathroom, but this will be another option, especially for people that like come and tent camp here and
right. And this will be a little bit more finished. It'll feel like a real bathroom.
Not an outdoor shower.
We have the outdoor shower, and it's great most of the year, but it can be a little fiddly, right? If it's too windy, it's hard to take a shower there. If it's too cold, you don't really want to be out there. So this will be like a fully enclosed normal shower that people can use when they come visit, and we can use for events and stuff. So like I said, it's right next to the septic. Easy add. It only added like 4 extra feet to the building, so we'll make it work. And then also we might have fiber internet coming in there and then being distributed out. So basically, we have a ton of work to do. Well, sorry, let me back up. So this building, we're building all the Lavacrete walls in 6 days during the workshop, because that's how quick you can actually do Lavacrete, which is pretty exciting. So that's the plan. We're going to build it, and as part of that, mixing and filling the forms is just a small part of designing a Lavacrete building. So we're going to make sure we cover foundations and forms for doors and windows, how you build the lifts, how you move them around, because all that stuff is really important. Like, you don't want to just go and start mixing Lavacrete and like throwing it in forms. Like, you need to plan ahead for all that kind of stuff. The foundation especially.
There's a lot of planning that we have to do even before this workshop.
Right. So we'll get to that in a minute. But the workshop itself is April 6th through 11th here on the Homestead. It's about $1,000 a person, because we do have a significant amount of materials we're bringing in for this. We've got Guru Das and Paul that are coming in, who are like actual experts, and so we want to make sure everybody's taken care of. You will be able to camp on site for this one. Breakfast and lunch are included each day.
We'll have a porta potty and an outdoor shower for use.
Yep. And so it's, other than the cost of the workshop, pretty minimal living costs when you're here. That's the goal. So, and you'll basically be able to go build a Lavacrete building when you're done. And as far as I know, there is not any other opportunities for this anywhere right now.
I've not
Guru Das does a few sort of smaller, like retaining wall style or garden wall style workshops, but nothing's going to be as in-depth as this. Like, you're actually going to get to see the process from start to finish. So I think it's a pretty unique opportunity, and we're, like I said, I'm really excited about it. Like, I want to get hands on this material. I want other people to learn about it. I just want
other people to learn about it and see what's possible, because this, like, had we not built a roundhouse, this would have been a great way to build a house, like, relatively
It could be. I mean, it'd be a lot of forms and a lot of rebar. So it's like, there's pros and cons.
Like, you could build a small, square, normal house with it relatively easily. But, that's not what we wanted. We wanted something round and unique.
Something weird, yeah. So, sure. So, Lavacrete Utility Lodge Workshop, April 6th through 11th, and that is also tinyshinyhome.com/events. Should we talk about our next steps on the Roundhouse?
Sure.
Where are we at right now, babe? What are we doing?
In real time?
Yeah, we'll say in real time.
Okay. In real time, the forms have already been taken down.
Well, I would even say the bond beam has already been poured. That video hasn't gone out yet. But the bond beam was poured. The pump truck was brought in. It was insane.
We allotted 4 hours for the pour, and we were done in 2. So that just, like, there was a lot of planning, and
we had so many people show back up to help.
Such a good team
Oh
here.
yeah, it was great.
Yeah, so many people helping move scaffolding so that we could just keep going as quickly as we can, just pulling Jonathan down the walls as he's holding the big thing, covered head to toe in cement.
I had to throw away most of my clothes that I was wearing that day.
Yeah.
It was nuts. It was
awesome.
crazy.
It went really well. We couldn't have asked for anything better.
Yeah, super smooth. And then, I mean, that was all the way back on January 5th when that happened. And so since then, we've been working to remove the forms, which took way longer than we thought, probably longer than putting them up. Also, we had a lot of people here and we were on a super tight time schedule. So
Yeah.
we've been picking at it, you know, taking different pieces off. And so the forms are off, the concrete is exposed, and now we're starting to work on the hurricane straps, getting those all strapped in.
Right, so you're more than halfway, I would say, on grinding the edge of the bond beam to where we can strap that and not be on a real sharp edge.
That's probably the most annoying part, is like we can't just wrap it over and tighten it. Like we have to smooth that edge so that it's not on a super sharp edge.
Yeah.
And
But it's
there's
going
just,
well.
there's just so much up and down. Like,
Yeah.
there's a hurricane strap every 2 feet.
So you're moving that scaffolding every like three or four
straps.
Three or four straps.
And it's on both sides. So some places you can reach both sides, but a lot of places you can only do the inside, and then you have to go and do the whole outside separately.
So you're constantly up, down, up, down, up, down. Move, up, down, up, down.
Slow
but
going.
It's going well. We have a few of them already like tensioned and on, and it's looking good. So hopefully we can finish that up in the next week or two.
Yeah. I mean, I was hoping we'd get everything strapped this week, but I'm not sure we're gonna get there just because we have a lot to do to get ready for the expo.
Yeah.
But it's gonna happen soon. So like you were saying, after that, you know, obviously the next step would be to start installing the roof. And so we're in the middle of researching where we can get those materials in the most cost-effective way possible.
Yeah, we're trying to find used bar joists that we can reuse, just because the cost would be significantly cheaper.
Also, based on a few conversations I've had, most places aren't going to fabricate trusses for us without engineered plans, which we don't have. So regardless, if any of you know of bar joists, I need how many?
11
40-foot bar joists, and what was the other number?
I don't remember, but it was 26 and a half or
28 and a half.
feet.
I think there was like another 12 or 14 of those.
Yeah.
That's what we need. We need to find those. And
did you say 11 40-foot?
You said 11 40.
Is that right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Seems like a lot.
I can't look it up right now. Anyway, we need it's not a ton, but it's
bar joists that are about 40 feet.
It's significant enough that it's complicated. And yeah, just it's gonna be hard to actually source those and find them.
It's being very cute.
Oh, don't fall, don't fall.
Did you get them?
Yeah, buddy. Jeez. He was holding on to your shirt for dear life.
I know, I could feel it.
So yeah, while we're researching all the roof stuff, like we said, we're going to start moving to the Lavacrete building. And the reason we have to spend so much time looking at that is because we have to get the concrete pad finished.
He's about to fall off again.
Well, that's his problem. Come here. Keep getting distracted.
Sorry. I'll try not to touch the cat.
Right, we have to do the foundation because it's the engine room. So that means you have all these different things going into and coming out of it. And those are all going underground and they're being trenched.
And they have to be in a very specific spot.
Yeah. So let's think. We'll have solar coming into it. We'll have the main power going out of it and into the house. So that whole trench and conduit and all that stuff will need to be run and stubbed up.
Big water pipe coming into the house from the water tank.
That'll be stubbed up, and then another stub up that will take that water out into the house, and it will have to go underground and conduit come up into the house. There's also, we're not going to worry about the fiber line right now, but we need to think about where the fiber line will come from, and we need to think about where the rainwater downspout lines will go into the big water tank. And also where the solar panel arrays are going to be. So there's a ton of things that all need to sort of work in tandem. And as we build this pad, they have to stub up in different places. Inside, we'll have to do the plumbing
for the shower,
and the sink
and the toilet.
We'll definitely have an overflow in that building just in case the water ever decides to leak. And so, yeah, it's just a lot of planning and a lot of prep work. And then we'll have a concrete foundation poured based on the specs from Guru Das because it will need footers to hold the weight of those Lavacrete walls, and you need rebar stubbed up out of the cage in the footers to attach the Lavacrete walls to. So yeah, there's a lot of like planning and prep work that is going to go into that. We want to make sure we aren't missing anything. So that'll be the next steps of stuff that we're working on.
Yep.
Anything else? Hold on. Nope, that's pretty much it for the house.
Okay.
Whew. Okay. So let's see what else. Oh, we should mention, guys, we made a place to get Hyperadobe bags.
Oh, yeah. So much easier.
So we love Vulm Companies, the people that make the bags, but we've been asking them for like 3 years to make a place for people to buy bags online, and they just don't. They're like a B2B huge company, and it's just not. They don't. Their IT company's like, no, we don't want to do that. That's not our business model.
So we did it.
So we worked out a thing with them where they're selling them to us at wholesale so that we can cover the cost of all the credit card transactions and the sales tax and the shipping. And basically it's the same price from both of us, but we're running the store and you can come buy it directly from us.
Well, not come here. It sounded when you said come buy it from us. It's not.
No, I just mean on the internet.
Yeah, on the
and
internet.
it will be shipped directly to your door.
I think it'd be super fun if eventually down the road we could have like a storage container that has a bunch of bags, because most of the people that are buying are somewhere southwest, and so it'd be nice if we could have a place where we could have them in stock. But
it would be
not
nice.
yet.
But I think our goal is like we want to make this as easy as possible for people to buy these. And so also it's at hyperadobe.com, by the way. We bought the domain name, and it'll take you to a place on our website, and you can actually calculate how many bags you need. Like I built a little calculator so you can measure the distance of each wall, add up your buttresses or interior walls, how tall you want the building to be, and then it will calculate and give you overages and tell you exactly how many rolls you need. It's pretty nerdy. Yep. But it seems like it's working okay. We've already had our first sale, and we double-checked all the dimensions with them just to make sure we were giving them enough rolls. Yeah, and it worked great. It's really easy. You can just pay with a credit card online.
You don't have to call and talk to anybody.
Yeah, you don't have to email. You don't have to call. Just fill out the form, and it'll show up. So, yeah, we're pretty excited about that. And I think long-term, we have big plans to create a full Hyperadobe website with all sorts of educational resources and links to all the other different tools you might need. We might even get some local people to help fabricate different parts of it, like the dolly bucket system. One step at a time, though. We're pretty busy. We have a house to build, but this is a good first step.
And eventually, we can sell things like a kit for a bench of this size. Like I really want to design smaller projects and then just sell how many bags you would need for that project and a how-to video, and like keep it real easy that anybody could do. So, but that's on down the road. We're a little busy right now.
Yep, one thing at a time. Okay, that's enough about us. Now we get to talk about all of our friends and all the people we know that are doing really cool stuff.
Can we pause and answer some questions?
That's a great idea.
Before we talk about other people's stuff. Is that all right?
Yep, Q&A session here.
Because I don't want to forget things.
Okay, let me see if I can get in here. Hold on.
That bird left.
Yeah, it did. Can we also talk about how warm it is in February? It's so weird. We've had a fantastic winter.
I was in a t-shirt all day. It was like 69 degrees. Yeah. That is not normal for what we've seen in the last 5 years.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
April will be here 6 years.
No way, Jose. Wait, you're Ashley.
I'm not Jose. Don't call me Jose.
All right, we're going to answer some questions. Someone said, is the concrete bomb beam looking good? Yes, it is.
It looks really
fantastic. Can't wait to show it to you.
You know what else is cool about it is when we pulled those forms down, there are places where you can really see the grain of the plywood and the knots in the plywood. I'm like, oh, is there a way that we can keep that exposed? Because that's kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's see. Oh, we got to say a huge thanks to Maureen. She sent us a tip.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Don't sneeze. Don't do it.
No. It's going to happen.
Thanks, Maureen, before she sneezes.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. tried to be quiet.
Oh my goodness. All right. Anybody have any questions? I'm not seeing a lot of questions yet. So, can you use Lavacrete for slabs and flooring? Great question. I was talking to Paul Schramm the other day, and he said he's actually trying to develop flooring and roofing out of Lavacrete, which I am fascinated to learn more about, but I do not have any details for you at this point in time.
Roofing would be so cool because of how insulative it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I don't know functionally how that would work.
Yeah.
So I would have to see that. But yeah, it's, again, very new technology. He's thinking about that stuff. He's like, if you can build the whole thing out of the same material, that's super efficient. Yeah. Let's see. Someone said, I thought the straps go over the roof beams.
No.
They can, but because of the way that the beams go, the straps would have to go up and twist and then come down over.
They don't really need to.
They don't need to.
We did that in the other buildings because they were more square.
And it made more sense.
And it made sense to go over like the beam that sat on the bag.
Yeah. But in this case, because we mechanically bonded the bond beam to the Hyperadobe earth bags and we built the rebar cage, and we set the plates for where the trusses will go, the trusses will be concrete anchored in on those plates.
Yeah.
So basically we're holding down the bond beam, the bar joist will be connected into the bond beam, and then that's how it's all held together.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see, are Mud Mama and Dirtbag Daddy ever coming back? Great question. Maybe. I don't know. It was definitely a good format for us to help during the Roundhouse Rumble because we were so busy. We had basically no time to record talking like we normally, like most of our videos we have more talking, but we were high up on the walls. Things were happening a mile a minute. Like,
it was too fast.
we just needed a way to recap what had actually happened in the video without doing it in the middle of the video. So we had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm sure we will find a way to bring it back.
They might get invited back to the Lavacrete Workshop.
They might. But I feel like special occasion only because it was fun, but I feel like it might get a little
It would
old.
get annoying.
Yeah.
It was fun for a week, especially because we were super tired.
Yeah.
And when we were recording that, it was just funny because we were so exhausted.
Yeah. Someone said, can Lavacrete only be used to build straight walls? They can be used to build whatever forms you build. So if, similar to how we built curved forms for the bond beam, if you wanted to do that, you totally could. I mean, it would be very difficult. It's much easier to build straight walls, but it is possible to build slightly curved walls if you wanted. Yes. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
If you can make a form for it.
Anybody have any other questions before we talk about all these other fun events that are happening in the area?
What is the purple?
Purple? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Okay, time to keep going.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Let's talk about the events we know that are happening. And to be fair, these are not going to be every single event, natural building event. No. These are from people that we know and trust because, there's so many events happening all over the world. Like, we can't vouch for those people. But these people we can vouch for. We know all of them personally, and we know they're going to take care of you.
Just do a lot of research. If you end up going to a workshop, do a lot of research on to how they are building before you spend money on it. Just that's all I want to say.
For sure. We've definitely seen some events being marketed, and it's like,
sketch.
Don't know if you should be teaching anything yet. But, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So, So here's what we got to talk about today. Artistic Plastering Workshop. This is April 3rd through 5th. You guys probably remember our friend Rich. He's built a bunch of Super Adobe domes, and they're all connected. Mm-hmm. We've been to his place quite a few times. You might remember we installed Wi-Fi in the desert at his place. And the way he's run his workshops in the past is that he's basically paid for an instructor to come out, and he's paid for all the food, and he's hosted a free workshop to get hands to build his building as quickly as possible, which has been a great sort of model, different than what we do, and it's awesome. But this is a totally different thing. This is at his place, but it's being run by somebody else. So let's talk about it. Amanda and Alexis are going to be doing an artistic plastering workshop, and I'm having to read here because these are not our events, and I want to make sure I get stuff right. So you may have seen in our Wi-Fi video, there was this incredible mural on the top of his dome, the main dome in his complex.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Like, pictures don't do it justice.
No,
like
I mean,
the amount of detail and skill that she used to create this is just like beyond anything I can even think about doing.
Yeah, it's just incredible. And so she's going to be teaching lime clay plaster, fresco, clay paint, lime wash, carving, stamping, and mineral pigmenting. And so if you really get up close on the work she's doing, like it's not just flat, it's actually been carved. She's mixing these different materials together to get the different. She's doing gradient painting on earth. Like she even like lit it with like a little hidden piece of earth that like hid the light strip all the way around. It's so cool, guys. It's so cool.
Yeah. If you're interested in the artistic part of natural building, this is definitely one that you would want to go to. They are in Cochise County, and it's relatively cheap for what they're teaching.
Yeah, it's only $300 for the whole weekend or $115 for daily rates. You can camp on site. All food is provided, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Can we talk about their food?
Yeah.
Okay, the people that they have to do the food,
Milani.
you would want to just come to eat her food.
Milani's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so Rich has a really good setup at his place. Obviously, he's been doing these workshops for a while, so he has
the kitchen.
He's got a full kitchen. He's got plenty of places for people to camp. He's got people for, he's got all the infrastructure set up to be comfortable while you're camping on site and working on this project each day.
Plus, they're just like a really great group of people, so it's definitely one that you should go to.
Yeah, you're gonna make friends for life if you go, for sure. I'm pretty sure you're gonna try to sneak over there at least one day.
I want to.
Yeah.
We'll see if I have time.
I mean, it's like right before, when is it? It's April 3rd through 5th, so it's right before our Lavacrete Workshop starts. But I'm hoping you can sneak over there.
I would like to go at least one day, but yeah. We'll see.
No. Anyway, that's the first event. You should go. Artistic Plastering Workshop. Next one, we're going all the way to the other side of the world.
Guys, do you remember our friends Hayden and Millie?
Hayden and Millie, the dynamic earthbag duo,
Ugh,
the super Adobe geniuses. We did the Double Dome in Kanab with them last spring. They were here at our homestead for like a whole month helping us with the Roundhouse.
We did the Super Adobe Dome
the year before. And yeah, we love Hayden and Millie. Mm-hmm. They are doing their own Super Adobe workshop in Australia.
Yeah, I really wish that we could go.
But also the same time as our Lavacrete Workshop.
Yeah.
It is a full 2 weeks. So it is from March 28th all the way to April 11th. Let's see. The first week will be building the dome, and the second week will be plastering and finishing the dome. And also, I didn't realize this, but as part of their workshops, they have all these different side quests that they do, right? So
we should do side quests.
They build a cob pizza oven. They learn tattle act. They do lectures. They have field trips to other buildings.
Fun workshop.
Camp on site. All meals are provided. The property has a super nice toilet and shower house.
It's near to restaurants and shops.
Well, local shops. I don't know about restaurants, but local shops for snacks and supplies. And it's on a beautiful farm with ducks, sheep, alpacas. Sounds like a really fun time that I wish I could be at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait till we have the opportunity to go over there.
I know. And if we haven't said it before, Hayden and Millie are amazing teachers. I mean, just out of this world. They're so good at explaining and making everyone feel included and welcomed, and making sure everybody knows how to do every single part of the job.
Yeah.
They're pretty special. So yeah, you should, if you live in Australia, and you wanna meet Hayden and Millie and go learn how to build Super Adobe. This is the way to do it. It's in Hindmarsh Valley. Hindmarsh Valley. I don't know where that is.
No idea.
But you probably do
if
you live in Australia. again, links to all this stuff in the description of this video. You can go learn more about it. It's $800 a week, and you can save 5% for signing up for both weeks. Really wish we could go.
Yeah.
I want to go now. Let's
know.
cancel the Lavacrete
No.
Workshop.
I can't do that. I already have people coming.
Okay. All right. The next thing, which actually happens before all the other ones. Alex and Andy are doing a March dome build from March 15th to March 22nd. So this is going to be very similar to Rich's dome builds. They're bringing in the same instructor, Jared, who studied at Mojave Center. Nalani is doing the food, and they're going to build a dome in 1 week. This has proven to be a really good model. It's totally free to come to. So this is if you don't want to spend any money, this is a great way to learn how to build with Hyperadobe earth bags. You can camp on site. All the food is provided. Like we said, if you haven't experienced Nalani's food, you should definitely just go for that.
Just go for the food.
And then, Alex and Andy are pretty new to the area, and this is like their first building on their property. So I'm pretty sure it's their first building.
Their first Super Adobe building, yeah.
Right. And
I was just gonna say it would be really cool if the community could show up for this. It's a free workshop, right?
Yeah, it's totally free.
It's free. Meals provided. There's you're just gonna meet a lot of really cool people, and I mean Alex and Andy are super cool, but there's gonna be a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Jared and Alani,
yeah.
it's so nice. We're gonna go, right?
Oh yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to go the whole week, but we'll try to stop by. But we just really want to see, these are our neighbors, and not close neighbors, but they're Cochise County neighbors, right? And so we want to see them succeed. We want to see them get off to a really good start this year. So we're excited for them, and hopefully you can make it.
Yeah.
I feel like you should just move down to Cochise County for the spring.
Oh.
And just hit all these events all at once.
Sorry. I thought you were gonna say something else. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many opportunity, and like I said, these are just the ones we know about. I'm pretty sure there's other stuff that hasn't even been announced yet that we kind of know about, but we didn't have enough details to share today. So, yeah, lots going on in Cochise County. And wait, there's more. Hold on. Okay. Anyway, you can go sign up at the link in the video description for Alex and Andy's March dome build, March 15th through 22nd. And then finally, our friends Mojave Center, Ian and Nicolette, they are constantly running workshops.
I don't know how they do this.
I don't know how they do it either. It's they
have endless energy.
Every other week or every week. I don't know. It's there are so many events. I can't even keep track of all of them. So this is going to be just very general information with a few dates for you. They have they've been building Hyperadobe for years. They've been running workshops week after week after week for years. They have so much knowledge and experience. All their stuff is paid, as it should be, because they are experts in this field. Yeah, there are not a lot of other people teaching at this level. And so, it's always a good time. I hear it's really fun. We haven't actually been to one, but we've helped with a few things here and there. And very similar, camping, is allowed, food is provided. What else? Okay, so here the dates for this spring. I'll just share a few dates. There's one February 28th through March 1st, one March 21st through 24th, and one April 18th through 19th. Focusing on different parts of building, so there's all sorts of options if you want to learn just plastering or maybe building something smaller or actually working on a dome. There's a lot of options for you.
Those are a nice option too because they're shorter workshops. So you can learn a lot in just a couple days, and it's just really nice to not have to go for a whole week.
Yeah.
You can just take a few days and go learn a new skill.
Yeah, and I will say that all of these events, except for the one in Australia, are all probably within about an hour from each other. We're all really close to each other. Cochise County is hopping. There's a bunch of stuff happening. I know I said hopping. That was really bad. I'm such a dad. I know. Couldn't come up with a better word at the moment.
We're so old.
But there's
it's really bad.
Stuff is happening out here. I really think that there's an alternative building movement happening in Cochise County, and I think that's pretty evident from just the small number of events we've been able to share with you today, which is pretty exciting. What else?
I think that was the last of our.
That's the last event. Again, if you're interested in any of those events, and I'll read them back really, really quick, just so you can remember.
The link.
I know. Opt Out Expo
This weekend.
this weekend, February 7th. It's free. Hyperadobe Safety and Design 101 is a community center close by. It's going to be February 28th through March 1st. Homestead Tour here, March 28th. Lavacrete Utility Lodge Workshop, April 6th through 11th. We've got the Artistic Plastering Workshop at Rich's Place, April 3rd through 5th. We've got the Dome, Accommodation Dome in Hindmarsh Valley in Australia, March 28th through April 11th. We've got Alex and Andy's March Dome Build, March 15th through 22nd, and then all the different Mojave Center workshops throughout the spring. All of those links are in the description of this video, and I think I might have even, if not, I'll put them in a comment, like a pinned comment, so you can get to them all really quick. Each of those links have more information, a way to register and sign up. And if you have questions about it, you can contact those people or shoot us an email if it's one of our events and ask, I have a question about this. How is this going to work? Whew, that's a lot.
I feel like I've been talking for an hour.
We did it. Now, we do have giveaways to do, but let's answer some questions.
Well, let's
first.
tell them how to enter the giveaway so they can be doing that while we talk about other things.
Oh, well, that's going to be hard to keep up with if we're doing both at the same time in the comments.
Oh.
You know?
Okay.
You know?
Real quick.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go back and try to find some questions. So give us just a second.
Really wish that you could see what the kittens are doing at this moment. They're just so cute. Constantly rolling. They love belly scratches, which is odd to me for a cat. But
okay, here's a good question. Can bottle bricks be used with Lavacrete?
We will be putting bottle bricks in the Lavacrete.
Of course we will. We're going to find a way.
There's
it's going to happen.
Every building that happens here is going to have bottle bricks, and that's just how it is. Like, yeah. I will be using bottles as much as possible.
Sorry, I'm getting there. Hold on. It says, in the past, you've shown EcoFlow and Jackery portable generators. Which do you prefer and why? I would say they're both pretty similar. Like
both
that,
really solid.
That whole like ecosystem of portable generators, they're all pretty much the same thing. That being said, at least in terms of like sentiment in forums, I've seen EcoFlow. People aren't super happy with them for some issues recently, like software type issues and stuff. I don't need to get into it, but like, I think they're both going to be pretty good. We have a lot of Jackery stuff. They were a big sponsor over the last year, and all of our Jackery stuff is still working perfectly. So, and we've used it quite a bit. We've like welded and grinded and chop sawed.
Just welded this weekend.
Yeah, we did. So like I have no complaints with the quality of Jackery stuff. Our EcoFlow stuff is older, but it's all still working too. So, I mean, I will say the one in our garage, it's fiddly. It just shuts off randomly all the time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And
it's been in like the heat and cold. You know, that garage is not temperature regulated.
Sometimes like it might be the cats. I don't know. But like it just...
They definitely
it doesn't... It's not... I wouldn't use it as a permanent power installation because... all of these things have all these automatic shut-off things that just happen occasionally and they don't tell you. And they're doing it to protect themselves, which is cool. But, like, I don't know. I feel like they're really good for mobile projects, for emergency backup power. But I don't think I would ever use a portable power station as a permanent power installation, if that makes sense.
Maybe something temporary. If
you temporary
want to go
fine.
camping for a week and you need some power.
Yeah, that's easy. But I'm saying, like, if you're building a building... if you're building like a building and you want to permanently install something, I think it's going to be more trouble than it's worth. And it's going to be more expensive too. You can build something DIY way cheaper. Yeah.
But it is great as a backup.
That was a long answer.
And it's really nice because I just did a project here in the cactus garden where I needed a bunch of power. And I just rolled that Jackery over and used it all weekend.
Yeah. It was nice. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a fun project. Okay.
It was a fun project.
Yeah, I mean, for them, it'll be a fun project to see. How many more buildings will we be building on your property, and what might they be? I don't. I like to say, one thing at a time.
We have lots of plans.
I have all kinds of plans, and some of them may not even be on our property. We might get another little piece of property and build something else. But I think for now, we're just focused on the house and this Lavacrete Utility Lodge and
getting in the house.
Can't think of anything else major that we would be building. Oops. And
That's an important call I should have taken.
Well,
I'll call him back.
when is the floor going in? Somewhere around the roof.
Here's the plan. The plan is to find the bar joists that we need, get them installed with minimal purlins attached so that it's structurally sound, and then bring in the concrete and the pump truck again to pour the floor before the panels go on the roof.
Theoretically, I mean, you might be able to get a pump truck that just goes in the door and window openings, but it's going to be a lot more trouble than it's worth for the people actually working
Easier
on the floor.
for the people that we're going to have to hire to do that work.
Yeah.
It would be a lot easier to bring the pump truck in when there's not a roof on.
Right, exactly.
But the roof is going to have to go on like right after.
Yeah,
Like
so
it's going to have to be timed really well.
the timing is tricky because the issue is that if we pour this concrete floor and then we get a huge rain, well, now the floor is up to the level where the vapor barrier is. So
It's not where the vapor
or the
barrier
vapor barrier stopped, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. So that means you just got raw earth bag walls, and if the water pools inside,
if it's like a few inches of water inside, it's gonna saturate that
it'll
bag.
saturate that bag and soak into it. And like
It may not cause a problem, but it could. Like, and then we'd have to be out there shop vacuuming like the whole thing. And
yeah, we just ideally we pour the floor and then we get it covered as soon as possible to keep those lower layers from getting
and
saturated.
when we say as soon as possible, the roof is gonna take a long time to put those panels on.
Yeah.
So
And that being said, like obviously the outside of the walls can get rained on, but I think it's different if they get rained on versus how much water they soak in versus standing water that doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
And that's the thing where we're at. Maybe we're overthinking it.
Maybe
I don't know. I mean the bags have all gotten plenty soaked
been
and
through
rained
2
on.
monsoon seasons.
Yeah, lots of rain, and they're fine.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, we're paranoid. It's a lot of weight. Like I said, it's 1 million pounds.
Yeah.
I don't want those lower layers to start failing because they got too wet.
I don't think they would, but like it's just something to be concerned about.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What other questions do we have? Do you encounter any challenges getting this construction type permitted? So, like we mentioned, owner builder opt out Expo is all about the owner builder opt out, which is a permitting option here in Cochise County that lets you opt out of most of your inspections. And so that is the reason you're seeing so many alternative building styles here, because all they're really checking for is your house where it's supposed to be in relation to your fence lines,
and how big it is.
do you have a septic, and did you finish it?
Well, did you make it to the size you said you were going to?
Yeah, and did you finish it? And those are like the only inspections they aren't doing plumbing, electrical, or any other stuff. They're like leaving it up to the owner. That's why it's called the owner builder opt out.
If you do the full owner builder opt out, they're not going to even step foot in your house.
They don't come inside, and there are trade-offs though. You don't get a certificate of occupancy, so insurance and like banking transactions or like loans around it would get complicated. So these are just trade-offs that you make. Like eventually we hope to maybe work with people like Guru Das to get this stuff more
easily permitted,
tested, engineered, like all that stuff. But it's like we just got to finish our house first, and then we can focus on those other sort of fun side quests when we have more time.
Hopefully this month though we will be having an engineer out here, a structural engineer out here to see what we've done. He's all about new ways of building and stuff. And so if he can like have eyes on it and see what we're doing and get the full picture, that's like the next step to getting this to where we can permit it.
Right. Yeah. And I think it's, overall, it's probably not that complicated to create samples and have them tested.
It's just time.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a whole process. And I wouldn't even know what to do with those results if I got them. I've tried to read a few of those reports and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I think maybe at one point one of us should get certified in like a contractor certification.
Yeah, maybe.
So that we can be legit.
Maybe. We'll see. We said, when we have more time.
Yeah,
for
we need more time.
Do you know of any other pockets like Cochise County in the U.S. The only thing I can think of is the Earthship place, Taos.
There's a bunch of them actually. You just have to really look for them. I know there's one in Indiana because my sister lives there.
Yeah. But I think they're more like no regulations, and it's not really like an area where people are building sustainably and alternatively. Yeah.
I would say I think Cochise within the next 10 years is going to be the hub of natural building for the Southwest, because like you can drive like probably 30 minutes within any direction and see an alternative build, and it's just really fascinating.
It's a place where it's welcome, like most of the time you're sort of fighting tooth and nail with this stuff, and here it's definitely more welcome. There's still hoops you have to jump through as you would anywhere, but it's very minimal.
Some people that are building definitely not to code, and that's like, it's like a fine line of, you don't want to like get in anybody's business at all, but you also don't want someone's structure blowing into your yard. So it's just like these trade-offs that you have to have,
Someone said, are you planning to build the shop soon? Do you mean the
workshop, the other container,
the containers? Not really. I mean,
it's just one more thing to save for.
Yeah, it's just we're focused on the house and the utility.
I would love to have a 40-foot container over there and organized for a garage space and a workspace, but
I don't know. We'll see.
We have to pay for a roof.
We'll see, how things shake out this spring and summer. You never know.
It'll be nice.
But definitely, like, the whole roof thing is not a priority over the container shop, because that'll be
going to be a whole thing.
A big project. Yeah.
Roof on the house, clothes in the house. That's our goal for the year.
Cats using bags as scratch post. No, the cats don't really scratch at the Hyperadobe bags, thankfully. They climb up it sometimes, but now it's so tall they don't really mess with it anymore. It wouldn't
hurt even if they did. Yeah. Like, even if the bag gets torn, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Do we have chickens again? Nope. Not right now. No rush. We're good.
Not until the house is done. No more animals. Although, probably gonna have another horse this year.
Do the dust storms sand the exterior of your finished buildings? Is that a larger concern with Lavacrete?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Not really. I mean, you might get a tiny bit of erosion.
It'll get dusty.
While the bags are exposed and there's holes in the mesh, and like that could penetrate in. But once you get it plastered, I mean, you should be plastering with something that's hard enough to withstand that. And I don't think it's a problem for Lavacrete either, as far as I'm aware. It seems to be very strong, and like even if there is a tiny bit of erosion on the outside of a Lavacrete wall, it doesn't really matter.
Walls are 12 inches thick.
Yeah.
Not 12 feet.
Not 12 feet. 12 inches. Okay. All right. I think we're about done with questions. So, do we want to do a giveaway?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see.
Let's do a giveaway first for the Homestead Tour.
Homestead Tour. Now,
this is happening on March 28th, right?
So before we start,
you have to make sure that you can come to that date.
Can you come to Southeast Arizona
on March
28th?
Don't bother putting tour in the comments if you're in Australia and aren't coming here.
Right. We want this only to be available people that can actually make it, like are really
semi-local,
would be able to come. Right. So leave a comment.
Although we do have people coming from like Pennsylvania and Hawaii.
Sure. I mean, if you're willing to make the trip, put a comment in. But I'm just saying, like, if you're a really long distance away and you're like, I'm not gonna actually fly out that way, like, this is only a free ticket to the tour. We're not including like travel lodging or anything like that.
That would be really cool if we could do that. But that's awesome. Not in the budget right now.
Our channel is not that big. So anyway, if you can come and you want to come and you haven't signed up yet, you can leave a comment that says tour.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, do it. And we will wait a couple minutes.
March 28th.
And then we'll scroll through our comments and we'll tap on someone's name randomly, and that will be the winner. And that is how we do our free giveaways. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We should see about
tour.
hiring Nolani to do our food, so
Oh, no.
I can just be present with people.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Be nice.
We'll see.
Maybe if she's gonna be here, she could do our
Workshop tour. Workshop food.
no, the other thing, the safety and design.
Oh, that would be nice
Yeah.
too. We'll talk to her.
We tried to get a food truck to safety and design from our favorite taco truck. We just weren't gonna have enough
Can't
people.
come out unless we have a much larger group.
Yeah, he needed like 80 people. And we were super bummed because we were really looking forward to his tacos, but oh well.
Best tacos.
Best
Best tacos I've ever had. We should go there.
So we're just gonna hang out here for a minute. You guys leave your comments.
Do you want to get the other one started too, or just?
We could, yeah. Let's do both.
Okay, so we're gonna do a giveaway for the tour, but we're also going to do a giveaway for day 1 of the Hyperadobe Safety 101 course.
Right. So this is the first day where
February 28th.
February 28th. It's here close to us, so also Southeast Arizona. We'll do the class in the morning at a community center, and then we'll come here to the Homestead. We'll carpool over here, and we'll see the Roundhouse in person, so you can like see how all the earth bags connect together and how we dealt with all the doors and windows and the openings and the interlocking and the buttressing and all that stuff. So that'll be a full day. I think it's from 9 to 4. And again, like we can't cover flight or a hotel. We can't cover food, but like you can come for free to the class. So if you would like to do that, what should the word be in the comments?
101.
101. So tour for
The Homestead Tour.
a Homestead Tour ticket, and 101 for a Hyperadobe Safety and Design ticket.
Day 1.
Day 1. Yeah.
It's been a long time talking.
It's a lot of talking, guys.
We're gonna have to wrap this up.
I feel like we talk this much in a week.
Nope. We don't.
Not even this much.
Not even to each other.
Yeah.
We should talk more. We should talk more. I feel like we're always just so busy.
Well, it's always logistics talk.
I know.
We have so many logistics.
Maybe we should talk about something other than building.
It's tough. It's kind of our whole thing.
What happens when the house gets in and we have nothing else to talk about?
I'm sure
We're
we'll
like, we
find
don't even
something
know
else
each
to
other.
We know each other. Oh, man. All right, we're going to answer a few more questions, and then we're going to pick the winners. Let's see. Can visitors bring their own dogs?
No.
Unfortunately, no. We have
No
2
animals.
free roaming guardian dogs.
One that likes to attack other dogs, so no. No other animals.
Well, he doesn't like to.
Well, he does. He does it. Yet he attacks them. So anyway, no. Can't bring any animals, sorry.
Let's see. How many pets do we have in total? That's a great question.
Okay, I'll go through this.
Okay.
2 doodles, 2 Great Pyrenees, 8 cats.
Is it 8?
Yeah, we have 3 big cats and the 5 little cats.
I think we have 4 big cats.
No, we have 3. Remember? Hazard is gone.
No, there were the 3. There are 3 of the calico ones, and then there's Yum Yum. I'm pretty sure.
We have 3 cats
Mhm.
and 8 kittens.
5 kittens.
What did I say? We have 3 cats and 5 kittens. We have 8 cats. We have 7.
I think we have 9 cats.
No, we don't. Oh my gosh, one has been gone for months. What was us? 7 goats and
Only
1
7.
horse.
And,
that it?
and more goats coming soon. But I don't think we're keeping them.
Hopefully not. Guys, if you're in the market for adorable mini Nubians, we're going to have some mini Nubians that are going to be cute. And good milkers. They come from good milking lines. That's it.
Someone asked, the music you play, do you make your own?
No.
Very rarely. There's been every once in a while we'll have a video with the song that we've made, but most of the music we license from Artlist, and it's made by other artists. Yeah.
Yep.
Just don't have time to make our own music, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, Eric's here.
Oh, hi, Eric.
He said, "You think it's gonna get boring after the house is done?"
No,
No, it's
we have
not.
so many plans. But I do want to be a little more slow in our pace when the house is done. Like, I won't feel as rushed, I don't think, because, like, right now, having the house would just be so much comfort.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
a place for everybody, like a calm, we're all under one roof. Like, we don't have that right now. We're all like in different buildings and
Yeah.
back and forth all the time.
Still
So
scattered. Yeah.
it'll be really nice to have us all under one roof. And then like take a breath, you know.
Yeah.
But there's no shortage of projects. We're
Oh,
always
yeah.
going to have a project going, but it won't feel as rushed. Like right now we feel rushed because the kids are getting older and we have it's been 11 years this year of not being in a house.
Right, because we traveled full time for so many years.
Yeah, so 11 years of not having a real house is a long time.
Yeah. So
I'm ready.
like it'll be different. Like it'll be different to go into a project because we
Want to.
and not because we feel like we have to. So that'll open up a whole new avenue of fun things
A
that
lot
we
more
get to do.
creativity, I think, is
Yeah.
going to happen.
Yeah.
Like a lot more experiments and fun things. So I'm looking forward to it. I just know it's going to be a while.
Yeah. And I mean, also that means we get to expand back into like raising animals and like growing food, like
There's
building
gonna
that
be, like,
whole
greenhouses.
self-sufficient part of the homestead that
Yeah.
you just can't build on a large scale and do both of those things at the same time.
Financially, we can't.
And unless you're wealthy. And so we're doing it as we can. So, but we're excited to like dig into that side of stuff once we're settled in the house. So, yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm just excited to eventually have more brain space because I feel like right now there's so much in my head with this build.
Yeah.
And it's
A lot of moving
constantly
pieces.
changing and it's just a lot to think about. So I will be excited when I can like be in my kitchen and cook a good meal and like not be rushed to get outside and do something else. Like
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
What was the question?
Oh, Eric was just saying, are we going to be bored when we're done at the house?
No, but I think we should pay Eric to come and finish this bench so that we can have it done before our workshop.
We only did half of the bench, guys, and then it got cold, so we just have to wait.
It can be done. It's not freezing temperatures.
Well, not right now.
I know,
but it
we
was
need to
for a
pay
while.
Eric to come and. I would pay for him to come down and do it because I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do
No,
it?
I don't.
So you've gone from we should build earth bag benches to I don't want to build earth bag benches.
I would do it for money. I'm not getting paid to do it.
Guys, the benches are cool, but it is so much material. Holy smokes.
I mean, it's one more day. I need one more day to put the final coat on it. It's
a lot of surface area.
I need help, and Eric knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Eric.
We'll see Eric soon.
I'm gonna pay for him to come out.
Okay. All right, guys, it's time. It's time to do it. Ready?
You want me to pick, or you can pick?
You do it.
Well, tell me when.
Okay.
This one?
Uh-huh.
BDF222. You win the tour.
You win a Homestead Tour. Congratulations.
Please tell us your name. BDF222.
Yeah, what is your name?
I'm going to make it up. Brenda, Dolores, Francesca.
Well, what if it's
Brad,
Bobby David
Frederick
Farstall.
Okay, well, anyway, tell us your name, and we'll put
Bruce.
you on the list.
He's Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
Shoot us an email, hello@tinyshinyhome.com, with your name and that you want a homestead tour, and we will get you
all the info
all hooked up and ready to go.
Yay.
All right, sweet.
Bruce. Okay, 101?
Yeah, there's not a lot of 101s.
Oh, no,
there's
like
it's
three.
hard to make two. Yeah, there's a much smaller group of people actually building
Where
with
does it
Hyperadobe.
start?
Down. No.
That's all tour.
Yeah, There's just a couple.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Choo-choo. Kevin 11 2B.
A bunch of bees today.
Hey, it's Kevin.
Kevin, you're coming to the thing.
The Hyperadobe 101
Safety
class.
and design class.
Yeah.
So same thing. Shoot us email. hello@tinyshinyhome.com.
Yeah.
And
we'll get you all the information, where it's at,
Yep.
time, all that.
Congratulations, friends.
Hey, thanks.
You have won something.
Can I do one more thing?
Sure.
Can we give away 2 stickers?
Okay. But we don't have the stickers here.
No, but you guys know they're the Hyperadobe Roundhouse stickers. I have some extra. So if you want a sticker and a little note from me, comment sticker, and we'll do one more little giveaway.
One more giveaway.
Well, 2. Let's do 2. We'll pick 2 people.
Okay.
So comment sticker if you want me to send you a little note and a sticker.
All right.
Oh, and then we got to wrap this up. This is way too long.
Let's answer some questions.
I got to get the oil changed in the car and wash the dog.
Have you decided on pull strings or switches? Oh, that's a can of worms right there.
You don't want to open this up.
We'll table this
Listen,
discussion.
do you see how well we're getting along right now? Do you want to cause a rift? There will be a pull string.
We will think about this later.
There will definitely be a pull string. Just maybe not everywhere.
I can be on board with that.
I want 3, just so you know.
3. I see what you did there. You were like, it's just 1.
No, I didn't say just 1.
I mean 3.
There's gonna be 3. If it was my house, just me, I would have them in everywhere. Because I really want to create the beautiful string that will be secure, that will not be in the middle of the room, and be exactly where the light switch would be. You're not going to be flailing around looking for a string in the middle of the room, like some people said.
Are we still talking about pull switches?
I'm not going to get into it. There will be both.
Oh, man. Okay. Do you think any of the kids will do a similar build when they're older? No idea.
It's up to them. We did tell them that we would help them build their house when they're ready. And so whether that's on this property or if they buy property somewhere, we told them, we'll help you build your house. You design it and we'll help you build it.
We shall support them.
Yep. That's what we do.
All right. I think there's enough sticker comments. So we're going to choose 2 sticker winners.
Sticker, winner.
Winner, sticker.
Wait, where does it start?
Ready? Here we go. I'm going to scroll it. There you go.
Cindy Lehman 1016.
You win a sticker.
Email
us hello@tinyshinyhome.com with your physical address where you would like it shipped to.
Yeah.
And we will send you a sticker.
Here, let me do this and you pick.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to pick?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Don't look at it.
Well,
okay.
Okay.
Don't open. Don't. Okay. Okay. Put your hand on one.
Gotta get it.
Stephanie Parks, 1967. So many numbers.
I know. What's up with all the numbers, guys? You win a sticker. So, yeah, same thing. Email us, hello@tinyshinyhome.com, and your address, and we will mail you a sticker.
Hey, I'm going into town today. I can put them in the mail if you can email
within the next 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Otherwise, we'll send it later.
Yeah.
No rush. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Well, it'll get there.
No, email us in 5 minutes or you're not.
Oh, man. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Remember, tinyshinyhome.com/events. Lots of events here coming up. And then in the description of this video, there are a bunch of other events from people we know that we trust that are happening both locally and across the world. So you should definitely go check those out. Go get your hands dirty. Make some new friends. Build some community. And get on board with this alternative natural building thing that's happening.
Quite the inspirational speech there.
Thanks. I practiced.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
All right. Break.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging out
We will
with
see you
us.
on Saturday. We're pouring the bond beam. Don't miss it.
All right.